Hi guys, welcome to today's YouTube video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking you through my 4-week reset blueprint. So this is for guys who've lost their way. Maybe you're following a plan, maybe you're not. Maybe you're a bit stuck with your nutrition, you don't really have a strategy or a plan behind it, and you just kind of want to reset things and get back on track. And maybe you're not following anything at all, and that's fine. So this video will hopefully give you a blueprint going forward of how to get back on track over the next 28 days and build momentum. For some of you watching who are maybe more beginner level, I think you'll find this really useful because it's going to give you a framework that covers nutrition, your training, daily habits, everything that you need. Okay, so first of all, the problem often isn't knowledge. You're probably overloaded with knowledge, as in my last video where I talk about navigating all the complexity and all the different information that you hear online. You do know that you should be training regularly, you should be eating better, sleeping more, or going to bed earlier, moving more, drinking less alcohol, probably for some of you, all of these things. So the problem is often not that is often not knowledge or lack of willingness on your part. The problem is often life, which we can't get away from. It could be to do with your work, your career, your kids. All of these things often take priority for us men at this stage in life over our own fitness needs. So it doesn't make you a bad person, it just means that you're putting other people before yourself. But this guide is designed exactly for you to help get you back on track without having to be in the gym 6 days a week or following some mental 6 meal a day plan. Nothing like that. Okay. Now, the 4 main rules I want you to try and focus on every day in the next 20 days or whenever you start this plan is I want you to try and eat protein with every meal. That's breakfast, lunch, dinner. If you don't have breakfast, whatever, I want you to focus on having protein with every meal. In the guide, I've got 3 workouts. I want you to focus on completing all 3 workouts weekly. So 12 sessions in the next 28 days. Movement, so walking 8 to 10,000 steps. So a lot of the coaching clients I work with are professionals, business owners, and a lot of their time is spent in front of a laptop or in meetings. So I really have to force them and get them thinking about how can I start getting my step count up when it could be simply, whether I don't know if you walk to work or you walk to the train station in the morning instead of taking the car, getting a quick walk at lunchtime, just trying to move more and be a bit more active, and then drink 3 litres of water daily. So I like coffee. Anyone that follows me on social media will know that, and it's fine to have coffee, but we still need to make sure we're getting water as well. So maybe you've been up with the kids all night, or maybe you've not slept well, or you've got work in your mind, and then you're relying on caffeine or energy drinks or whatever it might be. That's fine to have a little bit of that, but just always have a bottle of water with you, and 3 litres is not a lot. Okay, so as I say, you don't need to have a strict meal plan. Okay, I want you to try and follow the protein, carbs, healthy fats, and try and incorporate these into your diet. The 80-20 rule is kind of like how I like to live and how I try and get most of my clients to do it. It's not possible every week if travel and different things are involved, but we do our best to stick to it. So what I mean by the 80-20 rule is we try and get 80% of our food through good, clean, whole foods, good quality. The other 20%, we allow ourselves flexibility. If you're going out for lunch or dinner and bits and pieces, we try and keep the calories to a certain level, of course, and still try and incorporate protein, but it might not be whole foods or planned out like this, but that's fine. I want you to try and stick with this as best you can. Weekend rule. So yeah, this is where it can kind of go badly wrong for a lot of people. You know, it is a challenge, especially if you have a family, or if you don't have a family, you might have a really active social life, and this is where the challenge is. So I don't want you to undo 5 good days of work because of 2 bad ones at the weekend. So we want to focus on things like still keeping the protein high, staying active. So maybe try and get your workout in at the weekend, or if you've got them in through the week, make sure you're going for a nice long walk or some active recovery, like a jog or whatever at the weekend as well. Enjoy your meals out, but don't go absolutely crazy, and don't let one bad meal turn into just chaos the rest of the time. So if you go out for a meal, say you go for a nice curry or something on a Saturday night, it doesn't mean the next day if you wake up, well, I've had a curry now and whatever, and I'm going to go and get a big fry up, and then maybe we'll go out and we'll grab lunch and a few drinks, and then we'll grab a Starbucks with a cake or whatever. Then it falls apart. So we want to try and avoid that. But this part's important. Number 5, get back on track immediately. So if anything does go like that, and you do have a craving for something, okay, go for it, have it. But get back on track straight after. Do not let it spiral. Okay, I have 3 workouts for you as well. So I'm not going to spend loads of time going through all the workouts, but they're all there. What I would say for the workouts is that they are a lot of free weights. If some of the exercises like a barbell squat you're not comfortable with, fine, use a leg press. If you don't want to do a barbell bent over row, if you've got a bad back, use a machine. It's fine, just adapt it. The key thing is, in all of these workouts, you are going to be targeting different muscle groups and areas. Some are full body, some are focused more on strength, but you're going to be working everything over the 3 workouts. Every area is covered, and they've got all your sets and reps. Just scribble down on a notepad or on your phone what weights you're lifting so you can track it weekly. Okay, so consistency beats intensity. So we're busy guys, we're not always motivated, we're tired some of the time, we can't be at our absolute best every single day when it comes to the gym. We have to do what we can and make it work for us, okay? So don't worry about trying to be perfect, just try and be consistent as you can at a good level. So hitting your daily steps, hitting your 3 workouts, and just being active every day. Keep it simple with supplements. So these are the ones that I'd recommend. I always recommend whey protein or a form of protein powder, depending on your dietary needs, to everyone. It just helps get your protein intake up. I've suggested in this guide that you aim for 180 to 200 grams of protein per day. It will seem a lot if you're not used to doing it, but if you're having protein every single meal and you're adding in things like a protein shake, I think you'll be surprised how easily it is to actually hit that. Creatine monohydrate will support recovery and building strength. Vitamin D3, omega fish oils, all of these things are really good to support our health and overall well-being, okay? And these are all things that you can get. They're readily available online or in high street stores as well. So what results should I expect? If you follow this plan, do your best with it, then you should expect to have more energy, have more confidence, have reduced bloating around the gut and the midsection. Your fitness should improve, and you should see a loss of 4 to 8 pounds of weight. Now it does depend on your starting point, what you're doing and everything like that, but I'd be very surprised if you were to follow exactly what I'm saying and tick every one of these boxes, that you do not see a good change within 28 days. But most importantly, if I'm being honest, it gives you better structure and routine, and it helps now build momentum for you going forward. And that's what you need, because I want you to think about your, getting fit and getting in better shape, not as something that you're just trying to do quickly and then that's it. I want you to think of it as it's going to become part of your lifestyle. It's going to become part of your identity. David, Billy, whatever your name is, whoever's watching, this is just what I do now. Go to the gym, I take care of myself, I look after myself, I look good, I feel good, and people around the office or in my family, they know me as, oh yeah, he goes to the gym, he looks after himself. That is just who you are now, and that's how I want you to try and approach this. Okay, so what next? So if you successfully complete this 28-day guide and you really enjoy it, you see value in it, and you would like to work with myself, then get in touch. And then what we can do is we can then map out something a lot more structured for you specifically, okay? Because this is a guide after all, it is a blueprint, and a lot of these principles will still apply working with me, but we're going to go a wee bit deeper with it. And then long term, we'd be looking at really building you a really good physique for yourself, losing body fat, building muscle. Working with me hopefully will really improve your confidence, you'll feel better. And for me personally, like I know I employ, I've had coaches before that I've used for various different things, and what I would say is it's great to have someone in your corner that understands what you're going through. Rather than thinking of it as coaching or mentoring, whatever you want to call it, think of me as your guide on your journey. I'm going to guide you through this journey, and I'm there for you, because a lot of guys don't have someone to talk to about this stuff. Maybe they don't feel comfortable talking to their partner, their wife, family, even friends. But having someone like me in your corner, you can ping me a message anytime, ask any questions you might have, and knowing that you're going to get good, honest feedback, that I'm supportive of you, and that I have heard this, what you're going through or what struggles you might have, I've heard them before. They aren't new to me. Okay, so follow the guide first, see how you get on. If you see value in it, you can drop me an email. There's a sign up link for coaching or booking a call in the link in the description as well. So thank you for listening, and if you did just enjoy the video, please like and subscribe as well. Have a good one.